Everybody's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about power of attorney versus executor of your will. Before I get to that, though, I want to remind you, if you have questions about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate, and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. Okay, power of attorney versus the executor, or in Washington State, the executor is called the personal representative, otherwise known as the PR. So I'm probably going to just refer to the executor as the PR from now on in this video or this audio. So just know that's what I'm doing, okay? But I get this question every once in a while. It happens often when someone dies. They're not sure, like, what does the power of attorney do versus the PR. Also was just asked that question today by a client. Okay, so like they wanted to make sure that they were wondering if the PR and the power of attorney needed to be like the same person, or if there was a feeling on that. And maybe I'll answer that in another video. But today, I want to just differentiate and make it clear what the power of attorney's responsibilities and duties are and where they stop, and what the personal representative's powers and duties are and when they start and when they stop. Okay, so power of attorney, if you didn't know, is basically a person that you can appoint to act as your agent in your, what I always describe as just like your day-to-day life, paying the bills, just like doing the things that need to be done. This is what your power of attorney can do. One of the only things that they cannot do in most cases is like your actual estate planning. They can't change beneficiary designations. They cannot create a will or a trust on your behalf. But sort of everything else they can do. They can pay the bills. They can access your bank accounts. They can transact real estate. They can transact stock trades and things like that. They have to do so on your behalf. They have a fiduciary duty to you, which means they have to be acting in your best interests when they do these things. But they sort of step in case you are incapacitated in some way, whether you are in a car accident and you are in a coma, or whether you are elderly and you have dementia. Okay, the power of attorney will step in and be able to handle your day-to-day affairs. If you do not have a power of attorney, you are putting yourself at great risk for like great heartache and struggle and challenge if anything happens to you. Because if you don't have power of attorney and something happens to you, setting that up after the fact is really hard. Okay, it becomes a guardianship, it becomes court involved, it becomes treacherous. Okay, so it's important. And the power of attorney's duties end when that person dies. Okay, so the power of attorney is over when the person dies. That exact time, not exactly that exact time. At the same time when someone dies, that is when the personal representative or the executor steps in to their role. Okay. However, it does not happen the moment someone dies. Okay. If you are named the personal representative of someone's estate and they die, you have not yet stepped into your role and your authority as the personal representative. Only the court can give that authority to you, okay? You may know that you are up in line and responsible to do these things, so you may start taking action to start that process, but you technically don't have the authority to do anything until the court grants you that authority by issuing what are called letters, okay? Letters testamentary if you have a will. So that role only begins and sort of takes off after someone has died, okay? The personal representative's role is to administer the estate of someone that has died. The power of attorney's role is to sort of administer the estate of someone that is incapacitated in some way, okay? So that is the difference between the two. Neither shall the twixt till they cross. I messed that up. There's like something like neither shall the twixt cross between us or something. I don't know. Two ships passing in the night, never shall they meet, basically. Okay, that's how those two things work in concert. So if you were curious about that, that's basically how it goes. Power of attorney is while you're alive. When you die, power of attorney ends, and the will takes over, and the personal representative nomination takes over from there. Okay, that is it. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have a question or comment, let me know. I'm happy to answer that. And if you are someplace that you can subscribe and you don't want to miss out on future episodes, then hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you have additional questions about estate planning or probate and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. Okay, that is it as always. I am Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.